All right, so this is the homework help. All right, so if you need this video, it's right here for you. Two numbers are opposite if their sums are 0. So the opposite of 2 is -2. So 2 plus -2 equals 0, right? So two numbers are opposite or 0. The number 0 is its own opposite. The opposite of 0 is 0. Two numbers are reciprocals if their product is 1. So 2 over 1 times 1 over 2, those are the flip fractions. If I multiply those, 2 times 1 is 2, 1 times 2 is 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1. So the reciprocal, the product of two reciprocals, two numbers are reciprocal if the product is 1. So in this case, here's a nice example. The number 1 is its own reciprocal, right? So 1 over 1 is the same as 1 over 1, right? Which equals 1. Just so you know. Any number that can be written as a fraction is called a rational number. All rational numbers except 0 have a reciprocal. All right? To find the reciprocal of a simple fraction, the numerator is at the top and the denominator is at the bottom. All right? So to do that, we need to flip the numerator and denominator. So n over d, so if we have n over d, we're going to flip that to d over n, right? That's going to be the reciprocal. Just flip. The product of two reciprocals will always be 1. So 9, we started talking about it in the last notes, is how to convert mixed fractions into improper fractions. All right, we can use our calculator, but this is easy enough. Multiply the big number by the bottom number. All right, so 1 times 3 is 3. Add, all right, add the number at the top. So 1 times 3 is 3 plus 2, that's 5. And then use the number at the bottom as our denominator, 5/3. All right, hold on a sec. All right, sorry for the interruption. So again, 2 times 5, so the whole number times the bottom number, 2 times 5 is 10. 10 plus the number at the top is 13. Keep the number in the numerator is the same as what's there. There's your improper fraction. Multiply the big number times the number at the bottom. So negative 3 times 4 is 12. All right, negative 12 plus one more, negative 13 over 4. All right. You got to consume that this is just, keep the sign negative, but we're just going to add one more negative there. It's kind of a little tricky. Negative 12 times 8, negative 16. Negative 16 plus one more would be negative 17. This is kind of tricky. So what I'm going to do to help you check this is using the calculator, right? So what we can do is we can put our improper fraction in the calculator by hitting second y equals. And if you look, number 2 here, there's my mixed number right there. Mixed fraction. So I have my 1 and 2/3. 2/3 is the same as 5/3, right? Let's do the negative ones that we did. Alpha y equals, down to the mixed fraction, number 2, right here in the calculator. So alpha y equals, and then number 2, I'm going to type in my negative 3. Oh, let's do this again. Alpha y equals number 2, negative 3, 1/4. It's the same as negative 13 over 4. So that might be your, especially with the negatives, you might want to be using the calculator. Alpha y equals, we got our negative 2, and then we got 1/8. Negative 17/8. All right? And we can do our last one that way too. Alpha y equals number 2. So we got our 4 and 4/9. It's going to be 40 over 9. It's 40 over 9. So now it's going to be really fast for you to just take the reciprocal. Flip it, right? Flip. So instead of 5/3, you can say 3 over 5. Instead of 13 over 5, you can say 5 over 13. Okay, so I'll let you finish that up. Okay, negative 4 over 13, and then so on. Okay, I'll let you finish those up. Down here, identify the coefficient. The coefficient is the number in front of the variable. So identify the coefficient of each variable. So I'll highlight coefficient, and then I'll highlight variable. So the variable is the letters, right? The variable is the letters. So all these letters right here, these are my variables, all right? Those are my variables, and so on. The coefficient is the number in front. So the coefficient, don't forget the signs, is the number in front. The coefficient is the number in front. The coefficient is the number in front. All right, is the number in front. So here the letter is the variable. The negative is actually part of the coefficient. So this is really like negative 1 over 3. And this is like 1 over 3. All right? So wherever you have this, we can put a 1. This is 1 over 3. This is like negative 1 over 3 at the number 12. All right? Right here, we got a number by itself. 5, we can write a 5 over 1. I can write a negative 9. I can write a over 1 to turn it into a fraction. That way, when I take the reciprocal of the coefficient, all I got to do is just flip it. So the coefficient is 2/3, the number in front. The coefficient, the number in front, right? That's the number in front. The reciprocal is just flipping that. 3 over 2. Negative 6 over 1. Okay? So that way you can take care of that. You can do the rest of them that way. I'll do 11 instead of 1 over 3. Well, instead of 1 over 3, you got 3 over 1. This is a 1 in front of here. If there's no number in number 10, if there's no number, it's automatically a 1. So my coefficient is negative 1/8. Flip it, we get negative 8 over 1. All right? Right here, negative 1 over 3. Flip it, you get 3 over 1. All right, so I'll let you finish those up. All right? And then you should be able to, if you just look back at your notes, you should be able to do the rest of the practice work. If you need to, or if you forget, ask for help, or look at the videos again. All right? This is your part 2 video. Part 2 video, if you need help again. Remember, you're multiplying by the coefficient. Multiplying by, not the coefficient, you're multiplying by the reciprocal. Each side. Sorry guys, it's late. It's almost 5:11 here, I'm still at work. Right here, multiply by the reciprocal. Whatever you do to one side, do to the other. Okay? If you need help, ask for help. So you're going to be working through that. And then you got some more practice that's kind of similar to your notes. Use your notes. Watch the videos again if you need some help. Okay? So you should be able to do the rest of this. Good luck. Ask for help if you need it. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right? Take it easy.